Hey guys, how's it going? It's Data Strain, and today I'm going to show you how to do some sort of vinyl emulation right with the Digitakt itself. It's very simple, almost self-explanatory, but it's really powerful and it's super cool. So let's just jump right into it. First thing I have here is I've got a beat that I made with the Digitakt and resampled, and I have them loaded on pads 5 and 6. One will be our A and one will be our B, so you can see the differences as I go along. Here's the beat. Still nothing crazy, and same thing on there. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our source page, and we're just going to crank up that. We're going to crank up that bit reduction. I found that for my beat specifically, about like 46 to 48 is like a really good start. Has a lot of good hiss, a little bit of like almost like a little bit of like saturation, I guess. Not really saturation, but it makes things sound a little dirty. You know what I mean? Adds a little bit more bite to the hits. There's our A, and now our B. And you can keep going with that if you like. This is just, something to kind of to think about. It's like just like an example. You know what I'm saying? Bless beat shout out. So then we're gonna go to our filter menu, right? And then for here, we're just gonna drop it a little bit. I don't recommend going below like 100, because otherwise you're gonna cut out a little bit too much high end. It's gonna sound way too muffled. Like comparatively, that's already a little too much, I think. A little bit more high end, and then we're gonna boost that resonance up. We're gonna crank it up. Experimenting earlier, 32 was about a good one. And the reason you want to use the resonance is because it's going to build those, like whatever you're cutting is whatever's left, it's going to kind of peak up a little bit, help it pop out a bit more. And because you don't want to get rid of that hiss. That's a very classic like vinyl sound. So when you cut out some of the high end with the filter, you want to bring in some more of those frequencies to kind of keep the feel of it. You know what I'm saying. So then next is going to be the amp page. We're going to add some overdrive. Again, kill it with the overdrive. I'm gonna bring it to like 46. So now it's getting nice and crunchy. Very saturated, very warm. We're gonna bring that right down. Pretty good. This is close enough, right? And then we're going to go to our LFO page. Now this is key. This is where we're going to get that wobble from, and that wobble is classic, so we're just going to set an LFO for the sample tune. I usually set the speed to like 32 or so. I like to keep it with like even numbers with this. I'm not really sure why. I just find it natural that way. Waveform is going to be set to sine wave. And then for the LFO mode, you pick whatever you really like. I like the free mode or the trigger mode. Both work very well. And what we're going to do is we're going to either boost the depth or boost it or reduce it, but I'm not going to go past like 0.12 or -0.12. That seems to be the real sweet spot, at least for this beat here. Feel free to experiment, but you'll see what I mean. See, 12 is like pretty solid. It has a little bit of that wobble. But like 16 and plus, it's a little ugly sounding, like a really bad tape, like an old tape. But like 12 seems to be the real sweet spot on that one. And if you change the multiplier, it affects the wobble and how quickly it'll happen. So you can get some pretty convincing results this way. So I actually kind of liked it more at like 64. So here's A. And then B. Dirty. And then to sweeten it up, we can just add some compression. Why not? Let's just slam this guy out. Let's see what happens. Attack all the way up. Release mad short, like 20. Let's roll this up to like, I'm gonna roll it up to like 28. Low ratio already. Here's the A. And then B again. Oof. Nasty. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's a fun way to get a vinyl simulator right from the Digitakt. And with this, I would go a little more in depth, like resampling this, so you can add a high pass as well. Because with vinyl, you know, if it's cutting out high end, there's a good chance that a little bit of low end is getting cut as well. So it just kind of sells it that little bit more, and you can save it as a sample, which can make building patterns easier along the way. So that's it, guys. It's been Data Strain. Happy to be back. I hope you liked the video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Give me a thumbs down if you did not. And I will catch you guys on the next video. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know down below, and I will catch you next time. Peace.